I'm Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of July 27th through August 2nd of 2020. Hey there, Capricorn. Yeah, it's more, more of the same. Like, it's a lot this year. So, you got Mars, which is fully in shadow this week in your fourth house, really asking you to take action and like figure out your emotions and your emotional identity. Mars is starting to make squares over to Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn in your first house. So there's something to say that like all the work you're doing with your identity and your persona and this whole like shift that's taking place on a very like personal level with you, are you comfortable in that emotion, and can you like embrace it and like own it and put it out there? And this is a big week that's going to question that. And it's not so much questioning it, it's like it's a test. Like, can you step into that power of owning the love and owning the drive to accept the changes that are happening? There's a lot going on in your first house. Like, let's just be honest. Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn with a retrograde. Like, this doesn't happen every year in your first house. This is major stuff. So you're going through it, and Mars is there, squaring it all. Like, it's a portal, and it's difficult, but like this is where big transformation happens. So when things emotionally start to get you down, like, you got to take a stand for what actually does bring you comfort and makes you feel good and makes you strong inside, so you can project that out. That's what Mars is trying to do for you. We also have Venus and Mercury out of shadow, so we definitely have some planets picking up the pace and like moving forward. Mercury in your seventh house is going to be in opposition to Pluto, Jupiter this week, so definitely it's a tug of war between emotion, your emotional identity, yourself, and then also how it meets with others and how you see others and communicate with others relationship wise. Just also a balance in your life. Like, is there a balance between who you are now and like your world, your reality? I mean, there's a lot going on. Like, if you're in a relationship and they're not seeing you for who you are now, you just kind of gotta accept that and like roll with it and go with the change. Like, you had the retrograde here, you've had the shadow. Like, exactly what you want regarding your relationships and the balance in your life, and now you have to like speak up and own it. And this is a big time to make that happen. We do have Venus, again, like I said, out of shadow in your sixth house. Like, are you valuing your day-to-day life? Venus had a retrograde. Venus has been here for a long time too. Like, this is another thing. Like, your day-to-day life, your routines, are they fitting into your new life? And this Venus is quincunxing again Jupiter, Pluto. Like, this is a crazy week, and moving up on Saturn. Like, big things are happening. You have to have a reality that embraces your identity and embraces what you're going through, and it opens doors for you. Speaking of doors, we have Neptune in your third house making a sextile to Jupiter, and this has been building up, and it's exact this week. And this is like a big time portal to go towards your truth. What actually brings you fulfillment and makes everything right. Like, you got to step into that and own it. This is between your identity and like your truth, your mind, your community, what's around you, what is actually around you right now in your immediate life that is actually supporting your individual growth. And it's like a divine hit right now that's like all coming to you, and you just have to like embrace it and like open that door that's going to take you to your most divine truth ever. So definitely a great aspect there. Yeah, Sun in Leo in your eighth house. I think definitely, squaring Uranus in your fifth house. Also, like, you got to merge with love and like rebel against things that aren't bringing you love, and just step into your love and your creativity and your passion. And you might have to innovate ways to do that. I mean, I kind of did. Like, I need a new vibe in here, so I went out and I made a new vibe. And I love it. So, whatever you got to do, like, to bring yourself like that emotional self-love and value, merge with love, and do whatever you can to make that happen in your life this week. And I think you're going to find that really, like, the more emotionally secure you are with yourself, and the more you step into that love for this identity that you have become, is going to play huge roles. Like, step into your power and own it this week. Yeah, you got the Lover's card, so it's definitely a time to step into love. Whether it be with someone else or yourself, trust the guidance that's coming to you, and like the intuitive hits, and go towards what really feels good and brings you the love in your life. And if something isn't bringing you love, it doesn't even need to be there, and you know it, and you've already been told that it doesn't belong there. So that's pretty cool. Step into love this week, and everything's going to be fine. It definitely could feel like things are trying to restrict you from being yourself, or restrict you emotionally, and just shine anyways. Don't let anything else hold you back, and don't hold yourself back either. All right, Capricorn, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.